We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Johnny Tolbert. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. And there's one down now. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. Fielded by Panic. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there's no doubt they really need Andrew McCutchen to get back on track. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And Jackson's aboard, a base hit.
Batting third, catcher, Buster.
Here's Buster Posey now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Second inning now from San Francisco with no score. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Carlos Gonzalez, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He enters with 19 hits in 59 ABs. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Is the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line softly toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. Comes in with 6 hits in 20 at-bats. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Missed with a breaking ball. High pop-up. Belt is there for it. 2 gone. Digging in, Chris Iannetta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to thing in this pitcher's arsenal.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Andrew McCutchen.
Hard hit ball to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Freeland has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
in this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Swing and a liner. Blackman is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Giants down in order. It remains 1-0. In now for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Johnny Tolbert, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Pence on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The pitcher was almost out of the inning, and I think he might have taken that third out for granted. Instead, he gives up a 2-out RBI triple to make it 2-0.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Gonzalez, a former member of the Oakland A's. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Posey's got it. And that ends the inning. A run for the Rockies in the inning. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Tolbert moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1 pitch. Right back at him and off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. They'll try again, 1-2. In the air now, out to left. Coming in is Dahl. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Over now is Jackson, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. On the ground to the left side. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're up 2-0. Digging in now, Austin Jackson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fans, you won't want to miss this. Coming up next Saturday night, following the Giants home game, it's time for the annual Giants Slumber Party. Fans will be able to camp out and spend the night right here at AT&T Park. For more information, log on to sfgiants.com. Giants fans, here's your chance to help out our young, aspiring ball players in the Bay Area. Join us next Saturday for the Junior Giants Glove Drive. Volunteers will be all over the ballpark, so bring your used gloves out to the stadium, and you'll receive a Tim Lincecum pin, courtesy of MLB The Show. Fans are reminded that our homestand continues here tomorrow afternoon with a date against these very same Colorado Rockies. Good seats are still available at any ballpark ticket window, or visit us online at the home of the 2010 World Series champs, sfgiants.com. Giants fans, you'll want to arrive at the ballpark early next Sunday afternoon, as the first 20,000 through the gates will take home their very own Sergio Romo Garden Gnome. Good seats are going fast, so stop by any ticket window on your way home or join us online at sfgiants.com. Hey fans, be sure to pick up a copy of G Magazine, the official program of the Giants, which features in-depth stories, a player roster, a scorecard, and other useful information about AT&T Park. G Magazine is sold online or at any souvenir stand throughout AT&T Park.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. And that's too high, ball two.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball four. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Number 28, Buster.
Flying toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Gonzalez has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0, and he let it fly.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Blackman, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The tying run is in to score from second.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
From the stretch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Longoria at second. Belt is over at first with one away. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Crawford comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to short. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Into the box, Chris Iannetta. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard toward first. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. McCutchen is under it, and that's the third out. Rockies are down quietly. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. So in now for San Francisco, Madison Bumgarner.
Pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. So 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Desmond fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The second baseman, number 12.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Panik. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Iannetta is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Austin Jackson.
Austin Jackson.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Number 28.
Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Jackson at second with 2 down.
line, but speared on a hop.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Ready for another shot now. David Dahl. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
2 balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Fans, be sure you're with us here at AT&T Park next Friday night as the first 20,000 through the gates will receive their very own Giants Superhero Cake. That comes courtesy of MLB The Show.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Number 9.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Brandon Belt comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Zero.